Hi everyone and welcome to my impressions or a first look at Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. So, I picked up this game when it came out at release day, which was last Friday. Played a little bit over the weekend and a couple of hours throughout the evenings. And this is where I'm at the game right now, at this boss fight. And I had like 7 or 8 goes at him just to figure out what he's doing and stuff like that. Then I decided, you know what, I will record my next attempt. If I beat him, awesome. If not, it will probably serve as a good gameplay anyways, because this boss fight, man, it's not the first boss that gave me a little bit of trouble, but definitely the most satisfying victory so far. And it got close a lot of the time, let me tell you that. But yeah. So, what do I think about the game so far? Guys, it is absolutely awesome. I know that sounds like, oh, come on, wow. But I mean it, guys, I mean it. The one thing that really sets Sekiro apart for me from other games is the combat. It's so challenging, but yet so rewarding and so much fun. As you saw there, deflecting his whole combo, you have to get into the rhythm of stuff, and that is not easy, right? So you have to get into the boss's face, let him pull out all his maneuvers that he has, and really try to counteract them. So that is something that I do enjoy, right? There were some bosses that I was just raging, to be honest. Then I took a break, went something to eat, yeah, about an hour or so, came back, beat the boss first try. And yeah, that was just amazing, right? So whenever you struggle, take a step back, take a break, come back. It's the same thing in Dark Souls and Bloodborne, right? Whenever you struggle, you just have to get a little bit of distance between you and the game. And after that, you're pretty much fine. Yeah, a fresh mind into those boss fights is always a good thing. But I digress, I'm sorry. So yeah, the combat, the deflection system, how counterattacks work, how the posture work, I don't know. That is just something that I really do enjoy, and I think that is my opinion only. I can only speak for myself here, but that is what makes this game great. As I said, at least for me. Because the combat is challenging yet satisfying and rewarding. And the rest of the game is just, it's my cup of tea, right? So far, ninjas, samurais, enemies, fantasy-like enemies, I'd say. And yeah, that's just, it's a mixture that I really do enjoy. So yeah, that game really hit a bit of a sweet spot in my eyes for me, which is why I do enjoy it so much. And I couldn't play as much as I wanted to, but on the other hand, the hours that I got in now, they were just so cool, so amazing, and I don't know, I guess it keeps getting better. The one thing that I will mention is that it has a bit of a learning curve. I wanted to say steep there, but I don't know if that's the right word. Is it a steep learning curve? I think you just have to put some hours in, but that applies to Dark Souls, that applies to Bloodborne, even to Warframe, right? You have to put some hours in to get what you want, or to just learn the mechanics, the movement, and stuff like that. I think in Sekiro this will take a little bit longer than in other games. And the one thing that was throwing me off is that it is vastly different to Dark Souls combat, right? You're way more aggressive, way more up in the boss's face, which is something I do enjoy, don't get me wrong. Bloodborne in that department was a bit of an eye-opener, really changed my playstyle in Dark Souls as a whole, but Sekiro is a whole other beast, a whole other level of just awesomeness and getting stuff done quick, I guess. Because if you let them, as you saw with this combo, bosses tend to have pretty nasty attacks and they can put you down pretty easily if you do make a mistake. And I did some in this fight, to be quite honest. But in the end we finished it quite well. So other than the combat, which is, for me, that is the main thing in this game, there is a good bit of exploration. You can jump between areas, you can actually warp from the beginning of the game. If you played Dark Souls 3, that's pretty much how it works. The upgrade system is quite... how to say that? It's accessible, right? You're not too overwhelmed with what comes your way, and you unlock stuff on the way as you progress further into the game as well. So I think they did a good job in getting you some skills to start with, or a skill tree to start with, and then expand on it in a manner that you are quite fluid in progression. So you never have to have like 10 skills that you don't know which one is the best. When you do unlock new ones, you're just like, you can see which ones you want to have, or better, that will complement your playstyle. I think that's a better phrasing. But yeah, so exploration is there as well. You can jump between areas whenever you want, which is a good thing to do to get stronger. So there is not real RPG elements, right? You don't have stats to raise like in Dark Souls. All you can do is collect some items that will boost your attack power and some other items that will enhance your vitality and your posture. And you complement those with skills. For me, that is perfectly fine. If you're looking for deeper RPG elements, this game might not be for you, because it's first and foremost, it is an action adventure or an action game per se. But yeah, those are some thoughts. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, take care. Bye.